Once upon a time, a herd of elephants lived in a forest clearing beside a crumbly old castle. The castle had been empty for many years. Some towers and walls still stood tough, with vines growing over them. The adult elephants loved to scratch their backs against the castle, but they were too big to go through the doors. Only the young elephants could squeeze through. They had a lot of fun playing inside away from the adults. The youngest was a 3-year-old elephant named Millie. One day she was chasing a colorful butterfly in the castle when they tumbled down a few stairs and broke through a door into a wide, blackened room. She lay flat on her stomach, with her legs sprawled out. They wiggled her legs, her tail, and her trunk to make sure she had broken nothing. As she did, her trunk touching something, there in front of her was an enormous egg, and it was cracking open. Millie sat up as it fell apart. A strange-looking elephant emerged. He didn't have a skinny elephant tail, but a long, spiky one. Instead of a long trunk, he had a long neck. His tusks were on top of his head, and his big ears were poking out from the top of his body. He had claws instead of hooves, and he was not even gray, he was red. Millie knew elephants were not supposed to come out of eggs, but then the baby sat beside her. "Mama," he said, and hugged her. Millie's heart melted. She decided that he most definitely was an elephant, very mixed up elephant, but elephant never the less he would grow into the right shape later. Millie wrapped the trunk around him and said, "Hello, Booba. You are going to be a beautiful elephant. Are you hungry?" "Me hungry elephant." "Hungry, hungry," Booba said. Millie led Booba out to her favorite group of trees and showed him how to eat the leaves. Booba sniffed and tried one. "Eek," he said, and studied the ground. Seeing some snails, he pounced on them and gobbled them up. Millie smiled. There were too many snails eating their leaves, so it was a good Booba liked them. Booba burped, and a tiny puff of smoke came out of his mouth. "I can do that too," Millie said. She took Booba to the stream, sucked up some water in her trunk, and sprayed him. Booba laughed and puffed and puffed. Thank you. I hope you will enjoy this video.